Okay, welcome to Shido AMA. A surprise! I am on camera. Um, so this is special edition 2024. I wanted to come on video again. Thought it was gonna be a good idea. And last time, it was a couple of months back. It was HTX, I think it was, the centralized exchange. It was an AMA there. So now I am back. It's cold here now. Minus 10 degrees. I have the Shido sweater is on. This is unedited, by the way. Just recorded it, so it's basically live. And I want to wish everyone a happy new year. We're in 2024, and I hope you got the chance during the holidays to spend some time with your family and get a well-deserved break from work and daily routines. And so yeah. I mean, I wanted to take this moment to greet you and show that Shido is here, fully strong and ready for 2024. No doubt it will be a massive year, for sure, and I think it will be a massive year for crypto also. I mean, we have the MiCA regulation coming in Europe, which I think will be a good thing. We have possible ETF approval now, and then most likely, a lot of ETFs to follow, and then we have European, similarities of ETF, and we have BTC. BTC halving is coming, but for me in general, it's just this constant growth, the constant growth of adoption of crypto in general that just increases. I live in Sweden, and you can really see here that there is a shift. I mean, there is a little bit of a shift in the way you talk about crypto. The language used nowadays is it's far less hostile and negative. And now it's more like, it might not be a bad thing with these, digital ecosystems and currencies and so on. So I'm very positive for 2024. Shido is doing good. I mean, we are accumulating now on a higher level. I don't speak about price action, and I focus solely on deliver to our holders. That's my job. Important for me though, we had a massive milestone with 10,000 DeFi wallets passed holding Shido. This is very good. But rest assured, we have a lot of holders in staking and MEXC also, so there are far more holders than that. So, AMA. It's not been too many working days since last AMA, like 4 working days or so. But still, a lot of things have happened, and we have had several announcements, and there is constantly a lot of progress going on. Shido has never had so much development going on like we have now. And I mean, I can give you a quick scope of what's going on in the backend, because we have 2 developers working on Shido IDE, our integrated development environment, similar to Ethereum's Remix, where users can deploy contracts and dApps onto Shido network easily. So we have 2 devs working on that. We have devs that building our Chrome extension. This Chrome extension, it will be compatible with both EVM and WASM environments. So that is very good. MetaMask, for instance, it's just EVM. But with Shido extension, it's both EVM and WASM. So it's compatible with far more networks. So it's a good extension. And our blockchain developers, I mean, they are full on to finalizing Shido network mainnet. Where the WASM compiler was added to the scope for them in December. That's why we didn't deploy and launch in December, which we could have done. We were on schedule. And now we are instead directly launching the V2 mainnet end of this month. So we are going directly to the mainnet upgrade, basically, which is the trade-off of waiting for 4 or 5 weeks extra, and what we are getting, it's well worth it. That's the thing. And WASM compiler enables developers to deploy contracts in Rust and other programming languages besides Solidity. This is super important. But this WASM integration, I mean, it affects all other blockchain protocols, which also needs to be updated. So it's not a small thing to get done. So they are working full on that. We have 2 developers also on research and development working. They are working right now on customized subnets. They are working on, and then they go over to on-chain cloud computation and decentralized storage. And these are things. This is for the future, and these are things that's coming down the line later this year for Shido Network. But we are planning accordingly. So we're 2 devs working on that also, and then we have the mobile app team working relentlessly on the Shido app, where also the V2 version of the mobile app, it's gonna come now. It's in beta testing. So even though we have been waiting for the stores, the work has continued. So it's no loss in development time. And we have the DEX team working full on now on the AMM liquidity protocol, which is basically a full on DEX itself, that protocol alone. And in parallel to that, they are optimizing and improving and ironing out things with the current DEX, the DeFi aggregator, and cross-chain. So they have their hands full. And we actually have a web developer also that has been working. He's going to launch the new site, our new official site. It's going to go live now. So that is coming as well. So there's just... it's full steam, to say the least. And there was actually a prominent investor person. He mentioned it. He said it 1 year ago in our Telegram group that it's that people gotta understand that Shido is actually reinvesting everything into development. It's almost unseen of level. Maybe other projects can be bit more greedy, accumulate tokens instead, while we have always had a focus on building out the ecosystem and evolve it. And this tells you something. We are constantly sowing the seeds now, and then we reap the fruits later. The more we sow now, the more we reap later. So there's just so much to look forward to coming this year and this month. Okay. I mean, as this is the title is an AMA, and a normal question I get a lot is, why is Shido Network so good? What makes it special? And Shido Network is a super competitive blockchain. It's lightning fast. It holds important features that others are lacking. Or another chain might hold one feature, but we hold several more, making the combination unique. And mainnet will have a TPS of 10,000 transactions per second, and the time to finality will be below 1 second. And this puts us in the very top in terms of performance. And then we have gasless function for stakers. We have an inbuilt burn mechanism. We are EVM compatible. We have an inbuilt WASM compiler, for Rust and other languages. We are compatible with the IBC protocol in the Cosmos, tapping into billions worth of assets, and that easily can be bridged over to Shido Network. We're building now also USDT staking for validators, meaning that if you want to become a validator in Shido Network, you are going to be able to stake USDT to become a validator and get Shido rewards. And that amount of USDT is variable, so it will follow the fixed amount of Shido you need to become a validator. The value of that will be the value in USDT. And this means, it means a lot of things. I mean, first of all, some people might be, they want to hedge the risk, Maybe they think like, okay, maybe Shido will go down in value, but if I stake a stable coin, I don't have that risk. And also, Shido is a scarce asset. There is not too much liquidity to get your hands on. So this opens up for a lot more people to become a validator. Also, if we start to lock in USDT, we get a stable coin reserve backing of Shido. So this is just, there's a lot of upside to it. So we are implementing this. And also we have, the Shido Network we have on-chain governance module, decentralized, liquid staking. And we have an extensive roadmap for what to come throughout 2024. And I think, if you compare the technology we're bringing out to the market, once we have brought it out, the evaluation should be much higher than what we are having now. And so, everyone is very much early. Everyone is super early, actually. And so there's a lot of upside. It's good to know for potential investors. Yeah, I tweeted about it. Shido Validator, the app is getting finalized and integrated into Shido Scan this week. So this is amazing news. It's another piece of the puzzle falling into place. Early next week, after the weekend, we will do an exclusive preview and showcase the application and the UI. So that will be a nice bomb to look forward to after the weekend. What else we have? Yeah, of course. Oak Security is announced as an official audit partner for Shido. Very important partnership. Oak Security is definitely tier one. They have done many audits for top projects and protocols. I think they are rising up. They have over 50 employees actually, and they have head office in Munich, Germany. Philip there, the co-founder, he's great. I mean, we took quotes. We had several potential. We were interested in Hacken also, but we handpicked Oak Security. I really like the methodology actually they're using when they are working and conducting audits. Really good way of doing things. And in general, there is a reason why Cosmos and Astroport and so on are coming back for more audits with them, working with them long term. There is a reason for that, and it's a good sign. And Oak Security will put a great stamp on the quality of Shido's protocols, because Oak they don't publish and release an official audit report unless it's top quality. So this is huge for Shido. It's great. We have also we tweeted about that and announced about that because people ask like where are we gonna trade Shido coins? So Osmosis, the DEX and the blockchain is locked in, and Osmosis are reputable. They are great. It's the biggest DEX in the Cosmos. They are doing good, by the way. They're sitting on, I think, 750 million market cap. And we are working directly with their team. Good guys. They actually even asked us to, help out and co-work with our go-to-market strategy for Shido Network. And, such a big and respected project want to help us out in that way. It says something. It's really good. And we will have, our first main DEX market pair, Shido USDC, will be on Osmosis DEX. And they have some cool features on their liquidity protocol. We will boost the APR for providing liquidity with rewards in Shido tokens, Shido coins. So there will be a good incentive to buy Shido and add it to the liquidity pool, or if you already hold it, you can pair it with USDC. Also on Osmosis, on the DEX, we will be, I believe, a fairly interesting prospect to invest in also. You have DEX there, you have Injective, you have Neutron, and then you have Shido. And if you compare the market capitalization there, we are on a fraction. So hopefully we can attract a lot of new users and build the liquidity on Osmosis DEX. So we have chosen it for a reason, and I think this is going to be very good. So I wanted to share my thoughts, share my ideas on it, and what it means for us. So you know that. Okay, so there was a big announcement yesterday, you could say. Shido DEX AMM exchange. This means we are launching the first native AMM, liquidity protocol onto Shido network, as well as we will launch it on Ethereum. I got questions on this yesterday. AMM, what it is, and a pool is an automated market maker. You trade with a pool. There is no person involved or anything but you, and it all goes on auto. If there is a market pair, you put some Ethereum in, and you take Shido out in return. And the pool parameters they change automatically, and price gets adjusted then, and the price of Shido goes up in that case. And because on a centralized exchange you could say manual market making, but it's boots. But the trade is there, not peer to peer, but it's account to account. One account sells, put up a sell at the price, and then another account buys that amount at that price. It's not peer to peer because it's all within the centralized exchange, and the centralized exchange holds custody. So that's different from automated market making. But this is the big thing, A liquidity protocol is it's a big protocol. It's a full-on business. That's the thing. Just a liquidity protocol, like DEXs out there now, that does good with good volume and a good TVL. The native token of the protocol have a high valuation. It can be a market cap MC of 100 million, So on that utility alone. So and Shido and all liquidity providers will earn on the exchange fees in the protocol. And Shido will be the token that you hold will be the native utility token and governance token of the DEX. It's a great thing, and there is just a chain of demand for the native Shido coin. Let's say, just like randomly, if someone wants to create a token, a meme token, they need Shido to deploy the contract. They need Shido to pay gas fees. They need Shido if they're gonna pair Shido with the meme token in the pool. And for all investors then that wants to buy that token, they need Shido in order to buy the token. So it's all a big chain of demand that's linked to the Shido tokens that you hold, because that demand drives the price up. So it's important for you to know, all the aspects of it. And we will also, of course, focus a lot on building liquidity and locking in value. So farming campaigns, with underlying DeFi strategies are important. Incentivizing, providing liquidity to the protocol. And Shido DEX. Currently, Shido DEX is it's a DeFi aggregator. We fetch liquidity from hundreds of sources across several networks. Uniswap, PancakeSwap, BuySwap, SushiSwap, and so on. That's why you can trade all tokens. And it will still be this way. But now we're adding the liquidity protocol, the AMM, on top of that. And the cross-chain on Shido DEX we will continue to work on it. We will continue to develop it, and in the end, the cross-chain on Shido DEX shall also work as a bridge where Shido network is integrated. And the cross-chain is, it's an aggregator, obviously. It aggregates liquidity from other chains, settling transactions cross-chain. You can swap AVAX to Matic, for instance, and so on. So there is a lot going on with Shido Dex, and the Dex team are, yeah, they are full on with it, and I can't wait to uh, show off some new UI and how it will look and so on. Shido app, we have we have the V2 version coming soon. It's in beta testing at the moment, so there is progress there, even though we have been waiting for the stores. And the new version will include new cross-chain swap, and it will include a lot of other updates done to it. By the way, Google, they shall put the Android app live now. It's no doubt about it. You know what they said yesterday? The screenshot that we had submitted for having, you know, as a promotional screenshot in Google Store, that screenshot had a wallet value of, I think it's $15,000, and they said it needs to be 0, so you don't get fooled. If you download the app and you believe that there's going to be $15,000 in it, I mean, it doesn't make sense. But the funny thing is, the previous app, you know, and a lot of other competitors' apps, they have screenshots with wallet value. So I don't understand why this was an issue at all now. It was a little bit picky, I think. So we fixed that. We handed it in, and so now I cannot see any hinder. So we need to launch it now. It will come, definitely. Yeah. What else? Yeah. I mean, the roadmap on our web. People have been on to me about it. We're gonna update it. We're gonna update it later today. You know, as time move forward and things get done on the roadmap and new things comes into the roadmap and some time frame changes and so on, it gets outdated quickly. So we're gonna update it so it's up to date. It's important. We're gonna get it done today. Also, I want you to know that we have all the APIs ready for Shido card physical, the physical Shido cards. We are already onboarded with a partner. We have all the lead times and everything. So now it's just about getting started with it. And this is on the mobile app team's agenda, because it will be an integration into Shido app. So when they are done with what they are doing with the application now and what they are building, Shido card, the physical card, is on the agenda for them. And this is an important thing because there is a huge demand for it, and it will attract a lot of users and a lot of users to the app. So I want you to know that everything is just set up for it, and we're gonna get to it as soon as possible. Yeah. Well, I can mention a little bit about that also. I mean, marketing. It's a popular subject, and maybe you noticed, but we have slowly been turning the heat up on marketing. We have increased ad budget now for existing campaigns. You can see that the holders count going up. We have a steady high traffic of visitors to our official site. Also, you might have noticed, a new call or influencer here and there are popping up, pushing Shido, and this will only increase also. When mobile app goes live, we have specific ads for that. Our Twitter ad campaign will start next week with fresh targeted Shido ads that will roll on X, it's called now. So this is great. We're amping this up, and January will be packed with things moving forward. And the biggest thing, of course, completion of Shido Network mainnet is set to the 19th of January, and we are on schedule there. Actually, a little bit ahead schedule. So that's important to know also. I wanted to do this AMA on video. Come on and greet everyone into the new year. I want to thank everyone for watching. I wish you a great day ahead and a great week ahead, and there will be Shido AMA next week also. If this was a good thing, then maybe we do video again. Okay, thank you everyone. I wish you a good day. Bye bye.